For example, in these places, the mine is coming to buy cocalit and explosive. This is the cocalit. The cocalit don't exist in Potosí. Coming from Yungas, La Paz, Chapare, Cochabamba. First, to go inside the mine is putting the cocalit in their mouth, lid by lid, like me. This is the more hard, disgusting our kid. This is no good. This is for the mother earth. The mine is putting the cocalit, lid by lid. And every 5 minutes, more or less, the miners deposit this catalyst in their mouth, like me.
Yes.
Small rocks, like me. For example, this, the ash from the cores, mixing with different things. For example, in this place is mixing with stevia. In this place is mixing with potatoes. In this place is mixing with quinoa. Sometimes as well mixing with banana and menta. We're using this. This is good to extract the juice from the cocalit. The mine is putting the cocalit lid by lid. This is full with coca, like this. Then the mine is going to work inside the mine. Many miners don't use in the watch. The miners know about the time just with cocalit, because in 4 hours more or less, the taste from the cocalit disappeared. The miners say, now is good time to break, to rest.
Okay.
Speed the lips and changing new lips. In that moment resting as well. In 2 hours maximum, this is full again with coca. Then the mine is going to work 4 hours more in depth. Especially from Friday to Saturday, the poor miners working 24 hours. We call la dobla, the double shifts. In that time, they don't eating, they don't sleeping. Just kill them with cocalit, my friends. With cocalit, we don't get a lot of hungry. We don't sleeping many times. It's good for the energy, for the altitude as well. If you want, you must chew cocalit. Don't chew like chewing gum. Just keep in your cheek. Just the juice you can eat. In 4 hours, the taste from the cocalit disappears. Then you spit the old leaves.
Chceš že nemám polikat?
To máš 4 hodiny, takže se pak vyplivá.
Yes. If you are new, you can start just with 50 leaves. It's enough. Maybe you know to my friend from Argentina, the player soccer, Diego Armando Maradona. For example, he started with 500 leaves. For that reason, now to Maradona don't like more the cocalit. Now like cocaine. It's enough, I say. Sometimes when the mine is doing some ritual, smoking some this is no marijuana. This is the miner's cigarette. We call il tunchu. This is tobacco, my friends, no marijuana. Yes, tobacco. Now I give you more information about the other things. Wait, taste. C'est de la bombe, bébé. Yes. Especially the Friday days, the miners doing one ritual. We call la chaya. The Friday days, the miners drinking pure alcohol. Now we are going to those places. Then I give you more information about the customs, about the ritual, my friends. But the big problems in all Bolivia, my friends, is the alcohol. Because 1 liter of alcohol from the sugar cane, 96%, costs less than 1 liter of beer. The beer had just 5%. The minimum cost 1 liter, 18 Bolivianos. Yes. This is 96%. Maximum cost 15 Bolivianos. You can buy it in the miners market in all Bolivia as well. It's cheaper and safe. For that reason, many people are addicted for the alcohol, my friends.
How much of that during the day?
I saw one people, he was drinking alone. For example, 2 liters.
2 liters during the day?
Yes. For
During
example,
1 day?
yeah, in 4 hours.
You must be yourself.
For example, but just with 1 liter, 5 people we can be drunk.
Oh, of course.
For
We can imagine, really.
Some people are very addicted, my friends. My friends is control. I started to work when I was 8 years old. I am minor. If my bosses don't find turistas, I go again to work in that mountain. I am working more than 26 years. To extract the rocks, the mineral, from the mountain, for example, just with pickaxe and shovel, impossible. Because inside the mine is volcanic rocks, volcanic stone. Yes, the colonial time started in 1545 and finished in 1825. In that time, to extract the rocks, the people, they was using explosives to extract the rocks. But in that time the explosive was just with black powder. Then Alfred Nobel invented dynamite in 1866. For that reason now we are using the dynamite. Yeah. In the middle contain ammonium nitrate, nitrite ammonium. Contain as well nitroglycerina and pulpa de madera, wood pulp. This is the dynamite, my friend. Oh, don't be scared. You remember I am working more than 26 years. In that time I am very expert with explosive. Yes, I was teaching with explosive, for example, maybe you know, to Saddam Hussein, Osama bin Laden, Sendero Luminoso, Al-Qaeda, La FARC. Yes, I am the master of disaster. No, I am the master of the master, my friend. To activate the dynamite, it's necessary to use the fuse. In the middle contain black powder. With lighters or matches in this place, we had approximately 4 minutes to go to the safe place. Then arrive to these places. This is the more smaller, but this is the more dangerous as well. In the middle contain oxalato de mercurio acido pitrico, we call fulminante. This is the detonator. If in this moment I activate the detonator, I can lose my singles. If I put in my mouth, I can lose 5 teeth more or less, not the head. This is not very strong. If I put inside the dynamite, this active to the dynamite. With this we had more power. Yes. If in the future you had one problem with your mother-in-law, sometimes the mother-in-law is very strong, for example. For the security you need more power. Yes. You can use the more ammonium nitrate. We call ampho. With this the explosive is more strong, is more hard. If in the future your problem is more bigger than her problem, maybe you need to keep to your father-in-law, mother-in-law, brother-in-law, sister-in-law.
Everybody, yes.
For example, you can mix this with diesel or gas. Yes. Then the explosive is more strong, is more hard.
Benzine?
For example,
With what? With gasoline?
yes, gasoline and diesel. For example, first we making the cylinder holes with the pneumatic drill, or we making the cylinder holes as well in the rocks. Manual as the colonial period. We finish the cylinder holes, then we put in the cylinder holes the ammonium nitrate, the dynamite with the detonator. All the time we're using the explosive to extract the rocks, the mineral. Just with pickaxe and shovel, impossible, my friends. My friends, just in these places don't say you, where you come from, how old are you, how many explosives you need. Just in Potosí is free. I buy my first dynamite when I was 9 years old. Many tourists say, oh, this can be good souvenir for my mother-in-law. In Potosí you can walk normal in front of the policemen as well, normal with dynamite. La 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 la, no problem. If you go to other places from Bolivia, Uyuni, Sucre, La Paz, Oruro, for example, Santa Cruz, if you go to those places, immediately you can have some problem with the policemen. But in Potosí it's free. All this explosive cost 25 bolivianos. This is good present for the miners because the miners need the explosive to extract the rocks, the mineral. As with pickaxe and shovel, impossible, my friends. For example,
This stuff can buy like children? Is it possible?
It's possible. You can buy it as well, if you want.
I'm not children though. So the question was that under 18. If you are under 18, you can buy the stuff?
I buy it when I was 9 years old. No, nobody controlling.
Okay. That was my question. So.
Oh. This good present. For example, one bag with coca is for 1 day for one miner. This is good present as well for the miners.
Okay.
For example, the yacht inside the mine in the refinery plants as well is, for example, is half. One bottle with juice together cost 15 bolivianos.
Okay.
But you decide, my friends, how many presents you can buy. Okay, it's not obligatory. You don't need to buy the mineral water. We give you in our deposit mineral water.
Okay.
We give you as well face mask in our deposit. We give you as well rubber boots, helmets, lamps,
All
batteries,
of the
special
equipment,
bags
yeah,
to transport your mineral water and present for the miners. We give you as well trousers and jacket.
Okay.
No problem, my friends, that clothes is fashion. It's the last of Victoria's Secret for the miners, okay? To visit the mine, we need camera, mineral water, face mask and present for the miners is enough.
Okay.
Your shoes, Latot, no Wi-Fi inside the mine.
Oh,
Yes, you Miami Vice glasses you can read in our deposit. It's very safe. You are in Bolivia, no Peru, no Chile, my friends. Okay? Okay. Okay.
Trošku musím zahnout.
Jaký to?
Nejsem tak úzká přes ten pás.
Okay. My friends, now we are going to visit the refinery plants we call ingenios. The miners selling their mineral to the refinery plants. There are 45 refinery plants in total in Potosí. Come on please, this way. Poziva.
Já jsem našel zlato. Našel sílu.
For example, this purple color is, for example, wolfram. The brown color is zinc. Yes. Can you see? The yellow color is fused gold. We call pirita. Evo Morales gold. A stupid gold, not real gold. But the dark color is silver, the gray color. We love that color. For example,
No, jsou to jako žalitelné křemen. Tam žádný silver nebude. Ale to se těsně. Ale v tom křemeni bude, ne? V křemeni ne.
this shiny more, this is the lead. We call plomo.
Tam je stříbro.
People in the colonial time. Yes, the colonial time started in 1545 and finished in 1825. There are many writers, but I talking more about the history of Alfredo Tapia, Padre Bartolomé de las Casas, Arzán Orsó y Vela, Edgar Balda, and Walter Zavala. They said every year in the colonial time died approximately 1,000 people, because in that time there are forced slavery. The forced slavery we call la mita. To the people we call mitayos. In the colonial time was obligatory for the mitayos go to that mountain every 7 years. And every 7 years working 6 months. In 6 months the people they don't have good equipment, good lunch. For that reason the mitayos say to the Spanish, please get us cocalit. Some Spanish say, okay, cocalit for those people, because with cocalit they don't have a lot of hungry. They don't sleep in many time. They're working more hours for us, there are more production as well. But in that time, there are more bad Spanish than good Spanish, because then the 6 months, the mitayo say to the Spanish, I was working for you 6 months, I complete la mita. I came back again to my house, some Spanish say, yes, but you coming every 7 years to this mountain to work, 6 months. The bad Spanish say, no. When the mitayo say to the Spanish, why, I was working for you 6 months, I complete la mita. In that time, I give you a lot of cocalit. The cocalit don't exist in Potosí, you pay me my cocalit. You're working more time for me, then you can go to your house. For that reason, the mitayos is another slave for us. In the colonial time, carrying people from Bolivia, from Peru, from Ecuador, Africa slave too from Africa. But they coming at more than 4,000 meters altitude. Especially in winter, it's very cold. The black slave died more fast. In that time, the Spanish say, no good idea buy the black slave. They died more fast than mitayos say. For that reason, send the black slave to La Paz, Coroy, Cochulumani, Huancané, especially Yungas. In those places there are many Afro-Bolivianos, because in that time they was working as farmers, like farmers, my friends. Yes. The colonial time finished in 1825. For example, then the Spanish, the people working for the rich, but they was working as the colonial period as well, no good conditions. For that reason, in 1952, our government nationalized that mountain. When our government nationalized, in that time there are doctors for the miners, geologists, engineers. The wagons, the trolleys, in that time they don't push and they don't pull in mud with electricity. In that time there are as well elevators for the miners, for the mineral as well. There are good conditions, because the governments have the, for example, the social insurance, good retirement, good money, their houses. There are good conditions. But in that time there are as well lot of corruption, nepotism. More people outside the mine than inside. Inside the mine, no control for the miners. The miners were very lazy. For that reason, the government closed in 1994. Now in all that mountain there are 38 cooperatives, 180 entrance, 180 mines, further down, further up, on the left, on the right, behind all the mountain as well. More than 5,000 miners more or less working during the day. During the night, 1,000 more. Then I give you more information about the organization from the cooperative, okay? The mine is carrying the mineral like this. Oh. Same one by one. The mine is carrying the mineral like this. First take sample from the rocks. From the, for example, first take sample from the rocks, from the mineral. And the samples sent to the chemical laboratories to analyze. In the chemical laboratories, we know exactly how many percent is the garbage, how many percent is the mineral. Then in these refinery plants, pay us according to the quality and quantity. We don't have fake salary. The most important for us is good luck, because in the meantime, there are different minerals, different qualities as well. Then send the rocks to the first machines. In the first machines, there are more bigger iron balls than this, more heavy as well. That is to crush the rocks. Yes. If you do, you like iron balls? No problem. One sugar.
Pesa mucho.
Friends, the rocks sent to these first machines. Inside, there are many bigger iron balls. In the first machines, crush the rocks and mix it with water in this place. In this place there are different chemical reactions using the tube, the pipe, to transport to the last machines. Yes. Come on over here, please. This way. The mineral to these machines, my friend. That's great. Okay, in these last machines, for example, in that three machines, crush the rocks and mix with water, then send the rocks to this last machine. Okay, nobody is missing, eh? In these last machines, mixing with different chemical reactions. The chemical reactions separate the mineral from the garbage in the bubble. The mineral is light, go in the bubble further up. The garbage is heavy in the front. The mineral is in the bubbles, and with this, from this place is set, the mineral to this place is behind. Come on, Mosty.
Fotoci je tady děláno, i fotoci tady klasickou. Ano, no tam třeba chemikálí a pak to se dá do těch velkých mlýnek a se používá ta pěna, na kterou se ona má jako velkou prostě tu, jak se to jmenuje, absorpční schopnost a ona ví vlastně do ní chcou nachytávat ty minerály a budou pak sbírat pěnu. Tady ten normální tady stačí dolů.
Nobody is missing. ¿Cuántos más falta? Okay. In these last machines, mixing with different chemical reactions, the mineral is in the bubbles and send the mineral directly to this place. Further down is 3 meters more or less. When this place is very full with minerals, the miners send the mineral outside to dry. Yes. When this place is very full, to that place the miners send the mineral. Come on. Many times, because in Potosí don't exist a lot of water, the mineral deposit in all these places, in all these areas to drive. In 1 week more or less drives like this. Can you see? Yes, like this. I had silver, zinc and lead is mixed because this is the flotation system.
How much percent?
For me it's necessary to send samples to the chemical laboratories.
But what's the typical concentrate in for example, typical percent of concentrate in Potosí?
For example, you can carry more silver or more zinc. maybe this is 70% zinc because it's more brown color. Maybe. Then 30% is silver and lead. Yes. For example, this is the flotation system. For that reason, the mineral is mixed. It's possible in Potosí, Oruro, La Paz with other technology, with lixiviation system, separate pure silver, pure zinc, pure lead is possible. The more stupid, my friends, in Potosí, 000 factories, 0 industry. We export our mineral like this, then we import our mineral, but with more price in tools, machines, the silver using as well in mobile phone, cameras, but no made in Bolivia. That is the more stupid, my friends. Bolivia, my friends, is very rich. We had lithium, petroleum, places for the farmers, lot of minerals, different minerals. But in Bolivia, there are a lot of corruption, nepotism. For that reason, there are many poor people as well. Yes. All the time we say to our governments, please, get us other options to work, put factories, industries for our mineral. But never listen us, my friends. For that reason, many miners say, if I find a loan to Evo Morales, I put one dynamite in his van, say. No good president, my friends. Yes. All the time, that's meantime with our economy. Thank you to that meantime, the widow had their job. Thank you to that meantime, other people working in the chemical laboratories, other people, for example, driving the truck with minerals. Many people working in the refinery plants like this, and many people we are miners, my friends. That's meantime with our economy, my friends. Especially in Potosí, finish like this. Then it's directly for the export, my friends. Yes. My friends, for example, not many machines to separate the minerals from the garbage. In the first machines, crushing the rocks are mixing with water, and the last machines mixing with different chemical reactions to separate the minerals from the garbage. Yes. Many people, they are finishing now early. They are preparing for tomorrow. Yes. My friends, can you see some small houses in that mountain? Can you see? In those small houses, the miners, they don't live, they don't sleep in. Only putting their mineral, their tools, and change their clothes. All the miners living in the city. Yes, the woman widow living in that mountain. The woman widow we call La Guarda. La Guarda watch those small houses and watch the entrance. She say, stop, you don't go inside the mine because you don't work in our cooperative. They working like security. Other women widow we call palliris. The palliris search the mineral outside the mine, not inside the mine. In that mountain we call Cerro Rico. The women just working outside, not inside the mine. But there is other mountain with mineral as well. We call Chorolque. In that mountain the women working as well inside the mine. In that mountain no, just outside. In that mountain the miners are similar to the Greek people. Had many gods. According to the Indian cosmovision, all the things come in even number. Our God as well. For example, the sun is one God, we call Tateinti. The moon is other God, we call Mamaquilla, even number. The tall hills, beautiful hills, are other God, we call Huacas, Apachetas, even number as well. The miners outside believe in Catholic gods as well, but many miners inside the mine don't believe. But there are other gods, just believe in the Tio and Pachamama. Yes, even number as well. The Pachamama is the Mother Earth, that is the God of the mineral. Especially for that reason, the women don't working inside the mine. The miners are very superstitious. The miners say the Pachamama is the female, that is the male. The Pachamama is his wife, that you are her husband. If the women go inside to touch the mineral, seduce our God, the Tio, because he's the God of the mineral. The Pachamama, his wife, the female, is jealous. Don't give us to the miners protection. She's angry with us because we lead to the woman. For that reason, the women just outside, not inside the mine. But for you, no problem. I said to the miners, you don't go into touch that mineral.
Planning to work
Only
there.
you go to visit that place.
Yes.
If you know miners at the moment, you can touch as well. I am not very superstitious, okay? The miners, my friends, less than say, excuse me, please, thank you, I'm sorry. The miners say that's words is for the lady boys, as our president Evo Morales, as Ricky Martin. The miners especially using bad words. Sometimes the miners say, mucho on the beach. When the tourists say to the miners, hey, why you are using bad words with me? The miners say, our job is hard and dirty. With bad words, we have more energy, say. If the miners insult to you, you insult to them. It's normal to use bad words, but all the miners are friendly. Between miners putting horrible nicknames as well. Then I told about the nicknames inside the mine, okay? Yes. Now we need to go a little more fast to find miners, okay? Are you understand me, my friends?
Yes, very good, very good.
Okay, let's go, my friends.
Já myslím, že tady jdou podíle, nebo to je tak jenom? No, jako tady, jako
He working all the time, manual, as the colonial period, because he don't earn good money. All the time he working alone as well. Yes. This place. Maybe you had other question for Don Simon, I don't know. Maybe you have dynamite for him, please. Okay. You have dynamite, please. For example, he don't earn good money, the dynamite is good present for him. Okay. You can need 3 or 4 dynamite or more, for example, because...
We can give him 2.
Only 1 dynamite we don't get. Only just 1 we need. Or 2 dynamite don't get maybe. 10 tons, 20 tons. Can you see this is the mineral? This is zinc. But contain more garbage than mineral. Yes, maybe 5 or 10% maximum is mineral. Then it's garbage, my friends. See, my friends, first the woman, please. You had 1 bottle with juice, coca lead?
Yes. Yeah.
First the woman, please. Yes. You can get to him. Maybe you had some question for him. ¿Cuántos hijos tienes, jefecito?
Yo, 3.
I had 3 children, he said. ¿Con la misma mujer?
Claro, pues.
Just with 1 woman, he said.
How much per minute?
Yes, maybe 3 minutes more. Nobody's missing?
No.
Tosani? Karmač mana aparición.
Za jak to má bouchnout? 4 minuty. Tak je to 50 vteřin od toho, co křičel.
Přivěří to se ho myslí. Já si čopnout.
Normal.
Cada vez la persona dice quiero y las otras están antes.
Si hay un minero suelto aquí, el minero tiene que ir y tiene que ir a un lugar más seguro. Por ejemplo, para nosotros yo les he puesto en un lugar seguro, ¿no? Tengo que ver siempre. Un momento, quédese. Espera, no se muevan.
Merry Christmas! Happy New Year!